About something tonight that is very, very dear to me. You know, as we go through life, we get caught up in a lot of circumstances and a lot of circles that cause confusion and chaos. I think the most important reason for that is a lack of understanding of who we are. And in order to understand who we are, we have to look inside. There's an intrinsic individual that controls everything that we do in an extrinsic manner. Now, without getting into a whole lot of scientific mumbo jumbo, I want to share with you something very simple. And this simple secret, if you can grasp it, can change the whole dynamic of everything that you deal with in life. I call this the inner view. So you're going to interview yourself. You're going to look within. You're going to talk with yourself. And you're going to find out the answers to four very important questions. The first question is, what is your vision? See, the view on interview is what will direct these questions acronym. So the acronym VIEW, V-I-E-W, is going to be the catalyst for what we're discussing in the next 5 minutes. Now the V in interview stands for vision. What is your vision? What do you see in the grand scheme of things that you are here to do? That is your purpose. When you understand what your vision is, the word says without vision, our people will perish. What is your vision? What do you see yourself doing? What do you see yourself becoming? What do you see yourself exploring and explaining and exploding so that it becomes a purpose that you are involved in? And then the I stands for, what is your inspiration? What inspires you? What wakes you up in the morning? What makes you do something even if you don't get paid, or if you get paid little, or if you get taken advantage of, you still do it? What is your inspiration that makes you do something in spite of all the obstacles, all the odds, all the opposition? What is your inspiration? What makes you just want to just charge forth and knowing that there's some type of battle that's facing you, that makes you want to charge forth knowing that you could be defeated, that makes you want to charge forth knowing that something bad could happen to you? What is that passion? That is the inspiration. And then what is your expectation? What do you expect to get out of all of this? What do you expect to get out of going to school? What do you expect to get out of engaging in that relationship or maintaining that relationship? What do you expect to get out of going to work every day and trying to make a living, trying to get a promotion? What do you expect out of all of it? That expectation is the pleasure that you are exploring and endeavoring to receive in life. And finally, what do you want? What is your want? What is your greatest desire? What is burning inside of you that wants to be released? That is your process. So when you have your purpose aligned with the pleasure, with the passion that gives you pleasure, then the plan becomes self-evident. So tonight, I just wanted to share with you just a quick understanding of what the interview needs to be on a daily basis. Because when that interview is done, when you have completed that interview, then you'll be able to walk out with purpose, with confidence, with conviction, with an understanding, and with the knowledge that you can do what needs to be done. Because sometimes what needs to be done will take and confuse you. Sometimes what needs to be done will elude you. Sometimes what needs to be done will just take it, just flat out, just destroy you. So you have to say, is what needs to be done important enough where after this interview, I'm still willing to do it? Because once you've done that interview, that introspection, when you've looked inside of yourself and you come up with the answers, see, not just a flippant response to the question, but a real answer. What is your vision? What is your inspiration? What are your expectations? And finally, what do you want? And I think that that final question of what do you want is more important than anything. Because once you know what you want, everything else just falls into place. This is Johnny Mack. I am your dream coach, bringing you tonight the interview. Have a wonderful